Flute guy? Nani? Here's why the Game Awards is bad. Let's just lightning round this bitch. Why the Game Awards was bad? Because it was bad. Listen, here's the first thing. Too much weeb. Okay, too much weeb. I'm not a hater of weeb. I like the weebs. Okay, the weebs are good. The weebs are great. I'm a weeb. But yo, it was just too much Final Fantasy. Yay, Final Fantasy. Oh my god. But it was just too much Final Fantasy. It was too much other weeb shit. It's too much gacha game shit. It was just, that was pretty much 50% of all the trailers at the Game Awards, okay? I was just so annoyed, man. I mean, that's not my genre of game, so that's all I gotta say. That's all I gotta. I do feel like it was too much weeb games. I mean, I'll probably play some of them anyways. It don't even fucking matter. But like, I want to see some other shit, bro. 2, not any interesting games. I mean, not that much interesting games for me. For me. Okay, I think that's partially because there wasn't like any big AAA games that were like, you know, I think most of them abstained actually from like showing anything new. If they did show something new, it barely showed anything. It just showed their fucking logo. You know, they have like a good 10-second cinematic, then they show their fucking logo. It's turning into BioWare. It's turning into BioWare. Everyone's turning into BioWare. Yeah, so I mean, there were interesting games, but like they were like 2D platformers. Okay, I mean, I need some variety, man. There was probably like 3 platformers I can think of right now that looked pretty cool. Some of the good games, they were just like, you know, small games. I don't think they're like any big, you know, comeuppances. All the AAA devs, or developers, I don't think they put anything major out for like trailers this year. If there were, and there were some, it wasn't that many. The only interesting games introduced at the Game Awards were by like celebrities. And like, even in those games, some of those games, I don't really know what the game is about. Okay. Like they're barely showing, well, no, for those, yeah, they showed cinematics. They kind of showed gameplay for some of it, but not really. It's really just like a lot of the trailers I've seen there. I don't even know what the game is about. I don't even know who the game is developed by. I mean, this is just in general. Like, I don't even know what the fuck the game is about. I think there's like 3 games I'm thinking of right now. I don't know what the fuck the game is about. They just showed a quick cinematic and that's it. They put like a 10-second cinematic. They put in a fade out transition and slapped their logo on that bitch. Called it a day, honestly. Yeah, too many. It was just too many trailers of mid games. It really was. It's too many trailers in general. Okay, I mean that's just a thing I've always thought about the Game Awards. There's too many trailers in general, bro. This is what everyone was complaining about too this year, because now everyone's like, yeah, they don't get enough time to talk. This is the Game Awards, you know? It's not E3. Yeah, and so it really wasn't a game. It's never really a Game Awards. It's just like the show your game off awards, because you got like a million people watching at the same time. I looked at I think I did a live stream. I don't think I'll ever do a live stream of the Game Awards again, because that shit was boring. I'm sorry. This is why I'm making this video. Like, why the Game Awards was terrible. This shit was boring, bro. There was barely any good games. And if there were like good games, they were only announced by celebs, and it was like a select few. And even the shit announced by celebs, I mean, the only major thing people probably think about is the Jordan Peterson shit with Hideo Kojima, and that's it. That was literally it. I mean, that's the only thing I'm really think of. Like, oh, okay, that game's coming out. We hardly know what it is, because he's like, oh, it's gonna be like a movie game. It's something you've never seen before. I'm like, oh boy. I don't know. I mean, I think it'll be good. Yeah, I mean, Hideo Kojima, also Jordan Peele. Yeah, I think it'll be good. But I mean, that's literally, still don't really know too much about it. And it's really that's the only one thing, a big, somewhat, you know, AAA game. I can't really think of anything else besides Final Fantasy. There was this one game with this Viking girl. What is she, like a Viking or some shit? I don't know, but they got a whole band and shit, I think, for them. That was pretty cool. But yeah, going back to the Game Awards, feeling like E3. Like, literally, I think about 20 plus awards. I think it was a total of 25 because I think only like 10 people or less went on the stage to accept an award. Yeah, 20 plus awards were just shown really, really fast on the screen. I don't even know what those awards. I don't. Yeah, like nobody really gives a shit. It's just like, damn, bro. You know, in Baldurs Gate won all these fucking awards. Of course, they got the game of the year, so it doesn't really matter. But all these other games that got all these awards, you know, you want them to come on stage too. I get it if it's like if it's not like, I don't know, something like a community support or some shit, then okay, you know, maybe, you know, don't put them on stage. It's just like, yeah, you know, okay, yay, good for them, but you know, eh. But something like action, best action RPG or best RPG, best story, like bro, like shit like that. Get these motherfuckers on the stage. What the hell? Why are they still down there? What the hell is going on? What the fuck? God damn. It's really just show your trailers event. I know I said this is for like every game awards, but it's just becoming annoying now because this one was boring. Because there was barely any good trailers, and that's why I'm complaining. So, and also, yeah, they don't get that much time to talk, and now everyone is going to be on their dick for the rest of all of the game awards of all time because the Christopher Judge had that 9-minute fucking speech, which deserved, sure. I mean, he did go a little bit over, like 9 minutes is kind of, yeah, you know, it's kind of crazy. But they shouldn't be getting like 30 seconds, you know, and give them more time and get more of them up there because these trailers are trash. There's only a handful of games I remember besides all that Final Fantasy shit. Just put half of those trailers in the Summer Game Fest, please, man, please, please, please. And they're like, yeah, don't make. They try to make Summer Game Fest a thing. Well, honestly, it's probably you might as well. I mean, there's no E3 anymore. That's gone. And Summer Game Fest kind of makes sense because it's at the 6 months before Game Awards and 6 months after. It's a good, like, good way to introduce shit. I think Dragon Age is gonna be there and shit, you know, and probably more GTA shit. So I don't think it's a bad idea to have Game Awards. I mean, Summer Game Fest. But all those fucking trailers. We didn't need to see all those trailers, bro. I'm sorry. We did not need to see all those trailers. That's pretty much it. Too much weeb shit, too much gacha shit, too much Final Fantasy. No big AAA game trailers, to be honest. I guess that I remember or that I'm hyped for. Or that were there in the first place. And even if they were there, you know, they only showed their fucking logo. They ain't show much of the game. And that's all the other games too. They ain't really show, you know, yeah. Small games, they showed gameplay. Yeah, I remember. I remember that furry game. The celebs taking their time talking too. Yeah, I didn't mention this. The celebs taking their time talking, having like a good like 5 minutes of talking of like cringe stuff we don't really care about. Yeah, that time could have been allocated for like the game devs getting awards and shit. Trailers were mid. There's nothing exciting. Too many trailers. Yeah, I mean, this is just a rant, bro. I'm just mad because this is like the most boring game awards. I'm not gonna lie. There's just nothing really exciting to like, you know, look forward to. I don't know. What do you think? Yeah, I think it was just, like, yeah, I do want to see trailers and stuff. That's cool. I want to see, like, I wanted to see Dragon Age, of course. Yeah, it's my game. And all these other game trailers. But, like, y'all gotta, like, allocate the time better because there's, like, 25 awards that were just shown really fast. And they didn't really get, like, any, you know, commendment shit or whatever. Get another 10 or so people on the stage. Another 10 awards on the stage. I know there was like other good, like best action game, best RPG, best like come on, bro. Why isn't that on the stage? I don't even think it was near like it was probably like 5 people that went on stage. I don't fucking know. Shit. You think the Game Awards is fine like this, or you think it should be changed? I think they need to change that shit. I think they need to change, or at least just decrease the amount of trailers. And bring more people up on stage. You know, you can give them their 10 seconds of talking, but just bring more awards, man. I don't know. I was just bored this year in general. There's just nothing. There's not really much to look forward to besides GTA. GTA wasn't even there, so yeah. Yeah, so all the good games coming out in like 2025, 2026, most likely. Nothing's coming out next year. Literally nothing's coming out in 2024. Maybe Dragon Age, but I mean, I think that's a stretch. I think it's early 2025. Yeah, I can't think of any good games. Probably because my memory bad, but like, it's just nothing I'm looking forward to.
Started a black man and took his shoes. Customized my AR like a Black Ops 2. Just scammed a white kid out of some Gorilla Glue. I don't wanna fuck this bitch, she smell like poo-poo.